Hello everyone, this is Tessa of Mansmith and Fielders and Day 8 Business Academy Foundation. Today is a special episode as we bring you a fireside chat discussion on the key lessons that every entrepreneur must remember. Please welcome Mansmith Chairman and the founder of Day 8 Academy, Josiah Go, together with the Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship and the founder of Negosyo, Concepcion.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joe.
Thanks so much for taking time for this chat. And thanks a lot also. You have been doing a lot of work for the country and for all this need for vaccination and the safety and for economic recovery. I want to ask you, what should be the mindset of entrepreneurs nowadays?
Well, it's quite challenging, really, what everyone is going through, no? Especially our micro, small, and medium enterprises. I guess my approach here is, I think one will have to secure good advice from mentors now, and that's very important. It's a matter of survival. Remember, we're maybe 1.5 years into this pandemic, and the approach here is depending on the sector you are, if it's the tourism sector or the retail sector, restaurants, especially the casual dining and all of that. Those are very challenging sectors as we speak. But of course, you're in the consumer goods, no problem. They're still in high demand. No? And running a sari store, they're still doing quite well. No? So it depends. So securing a mentor to guide you through, especially if you're challenged financially and your banks must be just restructuring your loan, but not providing you enough capital, then you have another issue now. So, and then if your market is still constrained, one would determine whether I close down or continue until I run out. So, of course, the mentor will advise you properly. And I would say, stop the business before everything gets lost now. So I think this is where many of the MSMEs are focused right now. No? And that's why in our role, we want to continue to save lives, no? But definitely not destroy the livelihoods of people. And that is a very difficult balance. No?
We have known each other for over 30 years, Joey. And you have also experienced business setbacks. Just like the other MSME, the last so many 1.5 years. No? What are some of the key lessons that every business owner must remember?
Well, in life, everybody suffers a setback, and so in business. No? And despite, my ability to buy brands and turn them around like Selecta, Cosmos Bottling, even Selecta 45, we make errors. No? We make errors, business judgments that are wrong. You fully expand beyond your capability. And you get hit also as you grow by being bullish. No? When you're very excited that the economy is growing, you put more money in. And that's when things happen. No? But you learn from this. No? You have to learn and you have to refocus again your strategies, no? And accept those mistakes. And I myself, at one point in time in RFM, we went on a dollar debt. And when the US banking financial crisis hit, that was really scary because, the amount of debt just boomed up because you had your peso depreciating to double, so your debt was double. So what do you do? No? So you have to then sacrifice certain things, no? Sell certain things to be able to move on and make sure that your core business keeps delivering the cash flow, no? Until such a time that you're able to make that pivot. No? And many great entrepreneurs that you see today are around because they've gone through crises like we had two big ones, the ASEAN financial crisis, and we had the US banking crisis. Now we have the pandemic. No?
Yeah, that's true. So, you have to make trade-off decision and make strategic choices. No? But how do you keep yourself motivated during bad economic times? I mean, you're looking at devaluation, you're looking at, some staring at you that something is terribly wrong. How do you keep yourself motivated?
That's when your faith has to be strong. Uh, that's when people start to pray. You know, sometimes when we're doing well, we forget to pray. But when we're doing bad, that's when we start praying every day, every minute. So yes, I mean, when all things are hard, then you have to, just pray, go in deep prayer, and and just have a quiet time, and always try to secure a good mentor, no, because there will always be a denial on anything, no, and the moment you continue being in that denial, then you will just get into further problems, whether it's a wrong business, whether it's a loan that you have to settle and how you settle. So you have to get out of the denial stage and start to determine reality, whether can I exist or and continue with what my resources are, or I have to stop. No. So those things, and that requires a lot of prayer, and motivation comes when you basically are in good spirit. No. And that's what you have to try. A mentor that will continue to encourage you, not wrongly, but keep boosting your confidence, and really coming to that point of, okay, making that tough decision that we all have to do once upon a time in our life. No?
Yeah, and that's right. You know, spirituality is one of the 10 major building blocks of being resilient. No, when you have more faith, then you're more reflective in the right way. No, and very good sharing, Joey. What's your final message to our SME heroes who are still fighting out there, struggling and hoping to win against the pandemic?
Well, as presidential advisor of President Duterte, in this pandemic, aside from mentoring our MSMEs with TTI and Department of Agriculture, maybe now 70% of my time and the foundation's time is focused in really working with government to find a win-win solution of saving lives and livelihoods, and that balance is a difficult balance. But we finally found the right way. No? It's because of the development of vaccines. But the challenge really now is that for every Filipino, they must do their duty to take the vaccine, because this pandemic will never go away for as long as we have people that are unvaccinated. Because the Delta variant or whatever variants that come in the future will always look for a body that is unvaccinated and infect, and there you go. So, and that is where we're putting all our resources today. As you can see, the campaign to bring vaccines, the campaign to lessen vaccine hesitancy, the implementation, and the quest towards herd immunity. And hopefully, and I shared this earlier during my meeting with Secretary Duque and the other private sector, we want to protect our fourth quarter this year. I know many of our entrepreneurs are challenged, and I know that it will break their hope if our fourth quarter will be under a very tight quarantine because of the Delta variant. So whatever we have to do from now till the next couple of weeks to prevent any escalation of the Delta variant, the private sector will contribute on these efforts. And that's what we are doing right now to really give hope to our entrepreneurs now.
Yeah, and you read the market very well. I appreciate you always taking time for us, Joey, and do continue to do a good job in helping the MSME. And we wish you more power, and God bless you in all your endeavors.
Thank you, Joe.